Eleanor Vale had always been obsessed with perfection. From a young age, she was taught that beauty was power, and power was everything. Every mirror she gazed into reflected the cracks of her own making, the tiny flaws she refused to accept. She cut people out of her life like a sculptor chiseling marble, carving away anything that disrupted her idea of symmetry. Friends, lovers, family, all casualties in her war against imperfection. Then came the opportunity of a lifetime, a high-profile modeling gig for the world's most exclusive fashion house, Maison de Mort. The show was legendary, whispered about in elite circles, known for its strict and mysterious rules. To be chosen was an honor, to break the rules was a curse. Eleanor was willing to do whatever it took. She starved herself to fit the gown, manipulated the designer to ensure she was the final model, and even sabotaged another girl's dress to make herself shine. The night of the show, the energy in the air was electric. Cameras flashed, the audience watched with bated breath, and Eleanor stood at the head of the grand runway, a masterpiece of glass reflecting the models as if they were walking on air. One rule above all others was sacred: do not look down. But as Eleanor took her first step, she couldn't resist. She needed to see herself, to drink in her perfection, to revel in the beauty she had sacrificed everything for. The instant her gaze dropped, she saw it, not her flawless image, but something grotesque. Her reflection twisted, morphing into a monstrous parody of herself. Skin sagged and peeled, her bones jutted out at odd angles, her eyes sunk deep into their sockets. A face so distorted it looked like a rotting doll, forgotten and discarded. A gasp caught in her throat, her body shuddering in horror. The audience's applause turned into whispers, then laughter, then screams. She looked up, only to see them recoiling in shock. Her hands trembled as she touched her face, and to her horror, the illusion was real. Her once pristine skin was now warped and decayed, her lips torn and bleeding, her eyes hollow voids of nothingness. Eleanor stumbled, her stiletto catching the edge of the glass runway. A deafening crack echoed through the hall. The floor shattered beneath her, sending shards slicing through her flesh as she plummeted into darkness. The crowd gasped, some reaching out but too late to save the girl who had destroyed everything in the name of perfection. The runway had claimed her, as it had countless others before her. Life had given her beauty, and now life had taken it away. And in the ruins of that broken stage, perfection died.